Recently, a lot of players have decided to boycott Royale High, and even some popular Royale High YouTubers have switched to other games and content such as Dress to Impress and Astro Renaissance. But why is that? In this video I will break down all the reasons that have led to the boycott of Royale High. Number 1. Lack of communication and freedom of speech. Royale High has been disregarding its players' constructive criticism and concerns over the game, and has been silencing the voices of many Royale High influencers who simply do not share the same viewpoint on the game as they hope they'd do. Two prominent Royale High YouTubers, or were once Royale High YouTubers, Callmehhaley and Notlukash, have gotten their badge removed from Crown Royalty, which is a program consisting of a group of Royale High influencers associating their content with the game. And the reason why? For pointing out actual valid issues and opinions about the game to the public, which apparently is against the code of conduct of being a Crown Royalty member. In addition, the day after Haley got removed from the Crown Royalty program, BLOXLINK, another popular Royale High YouTuber and Twitch streamer, stepped down from her role as community manager. Notlukash, on the other hand, got his badge not only removed because of speaking up about his opinions on Royale High, but also because of quote-unquote adult content, according to Royale High. The truth is, he only made a Twitter post defending Royale Luna, another Royale High YouTuber who has been sexualized on dating apps, and that apparently is considered adult content. The fact that Royale High gave these reasons for the dismissal of Haley and Lukash's badges gives players the idea that they simply do not care about our voices but the reputation of the game. So if Royale High YouTubers who promote the Royale High game are getting silenced by the same people that create the game and benefit from their promotion, what about the players? Unfortunately, it is the same for them. A few days ago, Royale High made an announcement on Twitter, saying that they will be moving all of their activity to threads on Instagram. At first, you may believe that it is due to 18+ replies, and it does make sense considering how toxic Twitter is, but the reason is much more than that. If you didn't realize, on Twitter people are not allowed to remove comments or replies from their post, whereas on threads, moderation is much more accessible and you are allowed to remove comments from your posts. Royale High can easily take advantage of threads by removing any constructive criticism and hate that can ruin their reputation. Aside from that, it will be much harder for players on Twitter to move to another app, and harder to contact Royale High about issues in-game. This shows that Royale High is literally losing touch from their own community, the community that keeps the game active. And now, if Royale High doesn't care about their players, why should the players have to? Number 2. Lack of updates and prioritizing. The school has been out for almost 6 months ago, since last August, and everyone, including me and my friends, were all very ecstatic. There were over 100,000 concurrent players at that time, but now, it couldn't even pass 20K. The last school phase released almost 5 months ago. We're still on phase 6, and the cafeteria, gymnasium and classes aren't even out yet. The places where roleplay would be actually made possible are not released yet. And the school has been released almost 6 months ago. Seasonal updates have been reused over and over. Others scrapped or cancelled last minute or even without notifying the community. In fact, we don't even know if there's going to be an Ever-Friend Valentine's set, considering that Valentine's Day was 4 days ago and that they prioritized removing content creators' badges over this. Even BLOXLINK, a popular Royale High YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers, said in her addressing video that she herself hasn't been playing Royale High for a few days already, and that there isn't much to update on the game. Without roleplay in Royale High, the only purpose of the game is to grind, trade, level up, and complete quests. Everything in-game has gotten so expensive and hard for new players to catch up, and this is actually proven to be true as the number of new players has significantly dropped over the past year. If you want to know more, I suggest watching this video on my channel and Vemstel's video on Royale High trading. It's disheartening to see Royale High turn from a fantasy roleplay game to a hardcore grinding simulation. Number 3. Lack of representation. 2 months ago, Callan, One of Royale High's developers has announced that they will be removing the boy body style. This doesn't literally mean that there will be no masculine body type, but instead they replaced all the masculine toggles from the set with a human bodice masculine form that looks like this. And it's clear why people are mad at this news. The proportion of the torso is not accurate to a masculine body type. Even though the aesthetic of the game is seemingly more aimed towards females, that doesn't mean Royale High should consider less of the masculine players. And the fact that Callan posted this announcement instead of the official Royale High Twitter account says something. Fortunately, Lance, developer of Royale High and Night Barbie's husband, has confirmed that new reworked masculine bodies are on their way, but better said than done, right? Another issue is culture representation. Black representation is one of them. Only 27 out of 442 hairstyles in the Royale High catalog are black hairs, and it has been a year and more since they have added new black hairstyles. Royale High has also completely disregarded Black History Month for 3 years in a row. The cherry blossom set is also culturally inaccurate and Japanese stereotyped. And even though it has been released almost 4 years ago, there has been no fixes or reworks to make the set culturally appropriate. Unfortunately, this isn't the only time Royale High got boycotted. 2 years ago, we had the hashtag #OwnUpBarbie when Barbie cancelled Black History Month last minute uninformed because of the focus towards the new school and lack of communication, and as well because of cultural stereotyping and pride flag issues. Although Royale High did make a public apology on Twitter and Threads, many are still in doubt because they made the apology only after Creekcraft, a popular Roblox YouTuber, talked about the situation in Royale High. And in the apology post it specifically mentioned Callmehhaley and Notlukash, because apparently he was not mentioned in Creekcraft's video. And it was speculated that Royale High's apology post is AI generated, but really, there's not much proof to back it up. But that shows the community's enrage of how poorly written the apology letter is. What are your thoughts on this situation? Let me know in the comments below. And if you find this informative, please be sure to give a like and subscribe. Have a great day, everyone.